Good morning, Math 2 students. I'm going to be talking to you about the Chapter 8 review. We're going to go through, I'm going to do mostly odd problems with you, a couple of evens here and there, just to kind of talk about what this is, what you're being asked to do. So questions 1 through 10 are test/quiz items. They are going to show up on tests and quizzes. Questions 11 through 14 will show up as extra credit. So if you don't know how to do 11 through 14, it's no big deal. If you don't figure that out, it's not a big deal. If you don't figure out how to do 1 through 14, 1 through 10, that's a problem. Those will be tested directly and not as extra credit. Okay, so that's 1 through 10 is from 9/11. 8, 1, 1. 8, 2, 1. 8, 2, 1. I know what I'm talking about. Not really. So let's go ahead and find the sum of the interior angles on this problem. And so we're going to start here, and then let's go from there. And so we want to find the sum of the interior angles, which means how much do all the angles in the polygon add up to. And so we're talking about this angle and this angle and this angle and this angle, all of those. Well, there's a couple ways to do this. One, there's a formula, but you have to then remember it. If you don't remember the formula, you are welcome to use the method that we learned, which was to go like this and cut it into triangles. Each triangle having angles that add up to 180, and we count how many triangles there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 triangles times 180 degrees. And so 7 times 180, I need a calculator for that. No, I don't. It's 700, 560, which is 1260. So 1,260. And if we want to put the degree symbol on, you click on the keyboard. The degree symbol is that little circle that looks like it's high. And then we're done. You don't have to put the degree symbol on, but you can. The other option is to remember the formula, and then you have to remember the formula. And that can be tough, but the formula said that we can take 180 and times it by the number of sides, n, minus 2, because there's always n minus 2 triangles inside the shape. So it's the same idea, it's just a formula to help us do this, especially if we can't draw the triangles, because let's say it's a 30gon. And so we can't draw triangles. So it's important to know what we're being asked to do. So this becomes 180. There are 9 sides. Minus 2 is 180 times 7, which is what we just did a minute ago. So that will still be 1260. And so that's how we do it. Those are our choices. So you've got number 2 to do. Same idea. I'm going to leave number 1 there. The sum of the interior angles of the... And again, on the Go formative, if you are correct, that should turn green. Mine does not. Yours should turn green. If it doesn't turn green, it stays red, but you type 1260, make sure that you didn't put weird spaces in it or anything like that, okay? Or a comma, take the comma out, okay? We tend not to use commas in higher mathematics. It just gets confusing because commas mean other things. So, all right, let's jump down to number 3. It says to find one of the exterior angles of the polygon. So then again, we have to remember what the heck is an exterior angle. So that's the part we have to remember. What is, and so the exterior angle is this angle out here. And there are as many exterior angles as there are sides. We extend around like so to get all our exterior angles. And there's something really cool about all the exterior angles on all polygons, regular or irregular, in the world, is that the exterior angles the sum of the exterior angles is 360 every single time. So all you have to do is take 360 and divide it by the number of sides, in this case 6, or the number of angles, which will equal the number of sides. Whichever way works best for your brain is the way you would do it. So you've got 60 degrees. So 60, and again, if you want the degree symbol, you aren't required to put the degree symbol on. It'll be marked right. If you don't, it's all good. It's just good practice. And so that's number 3. Then we have number 5. Find one of the interior angles of the given polygon. So let's go ahead and show our work for that one. One of the interior angles. So interiors are these, and we have 2 ways to do these. What we know is the interior angle and the exterior angle add up to 180. So interior and exterior add up to 180. Okay? And so if I can find the exterior angle in this case, 360 divided by 5, which will give me 72, and that's the exterior angle. Then I can find the interior angle by taking 180 minus the exterior angle, in this case 72, to give me the interior angle of 108. So that's one way to do it. So then I can type 108 degrees, no problem. Or I can find the sum of the interior angles. There are 5 sides. So that means I'm going to take 180 times 5 minus 2, which is 180 times 3, which is 540. And then divide the sum of interior angles. Divide that by the number of sides, in this case 5, which gives me 108. So I think this way is easier than what I did first, but this is another way. So whichever way you remember best is the way you should do it. Okay, so that's our basic breakdown. Now, let's jump to number 7. So 7, 8, 9, and 10 are all the same, except for that I gave different words. First of all, there's no pictures on 7, 8, 9, and 10. There's just words. So let's go ahead and do number 7 together. It says I'm given a 20gon, which means this has 20 sides. I need to find the measure of one exterior angle, one interior angle, and the sum of interior angles. I'm going to show you another way to do sum here. This is more likely what you're going to see on the test. Is going to be one shape, and you need to do all 3. The order being whatever the order being. It might be a picture, it might be a word. Okay, so that's where we're at. So we've got a 20gon. And so, since it's a 20gon, we know that it has, let's actually start with the exterior angle. So 360 divided by 20 will give me the exterior angle. 360 divided by 20 is 18. So my exterior angle, you can spell the whole word or you can just use EXT. Whatever works best for you is 18 degrees. So again, spell the whole word or just use EXT. I'm all for EXT, less spelling. Right? And then I don't have to spell it right. If you're thinking of ways to get this wrong, those are on the list. So exterior angle, 18 degrees. Now the interior angle. My interior angle, I'm going to take 180 minus 18, which will give me 162. And again, I think that's easier than finding the sum. And you can spell it all out, or INT. Okay. Then last, we need the sum. Now I want us to change colors. So another way to do the sum. So if you're using the backwards entrance, which is to do the exterior angle, then find the interior angle. So we go about it in the order that we've done it. We can take the interior angle that we found, one of them, and times it by the number of sides. And that will give me my answer. So 162 times 20, I am going to use a calculator for that one. Calculators. 162 times 20 is 3240. So then my sum is 3240. And that's that. Oh wait, degrees. There you go. No problem. Easy peasy. So that'll walk you through number 7. Now we need to find the measure of one exterior angle and one interior. We're going to move on from these. We're going to move on to the stuff that will be extra credit. So as we go down to number 11, 12, 15, 14, and 15, these are extra credit on the exam. So if you do not figure out how to do them, it is not the end of the world. We're going to go ahead and do all of 11 together, and then we will move to the other ones. So the first thing I notice I need to remember is, how do I find the area of a triangle? So the area of a triangle is equal to base times height divided by 2. This is an equilateral triangle, which is not marked. It should say area of regular. This is equilateral. And so my base is 14. I need to find my height, which I have marked with H in this picture. Since this triangle is equilateral, all of my angles are 60 degrees. And so when I split it, these two are 30, and I split it like that, the height must be perpendicular. And so I can find out H by using special right triangles. So special right triangles tell me that if this is 14, this is 7, and this is 7 radical 3. And if you don't remember how to do that, you're welcome to use the Pythagorean Theorem to help you find H. So H is 7 radical 3. And so the area of the triangle is 14 times 7 radical 3 divided by 2. So half of 14 is 7 times 7 radical 3, which is 49 radical 3. And so that's what I'm going to type here. Now, if you'd like to make that a decimal, you're welcome to make that a decimal. 7 radical 3. You're welcome to make it a decimal, or you can just leave it like this. Okay, and that's that. Now, I'm not going to do 12 for you, but I will get you started on 12. This is a hexagon, and it is regular. And let's go ahead and see what can be done. I don't know if I can. Hand back on, that's pretty good. Okay. So we know that we can cut this hexagon into 6 equilateral triangles, which then means that we can use what we just did and times by 6. We can find the area of one triangle and times by 6. And again, remember this is extra credit, so I'm not going to take you all the way through this one. Okay. So then we have squares. So let's go ahead and look at number 13. This will be our last example. And it says the diagonal is 16. So my diagonal is 16 kilometers. So I can cut it the other way. That one's also 16. And so what I know is I have a triangle like so, where this is 8 and this is 8. And we also know that this is a right angle, which makes this a 45, 45, 90 triangle. Let me draw it this way. Better. Eight, 45 degrees, making this 8 square roots of 2. Now, I can do, now I can just, but I can, 4 triangles. Base times height. 8 times 8 divided by 2 is 32. So 32 times 4 triangles gives me 128. So this is 128. I think the square is easiest of them all. The square is easiest because you actually don't need that. But you can use it and then take 8 square root of 2 times 8 square root of 2. It's up to you. All right, have a great day. That's all we're going to do on this video. Good luck to you. I will see you guys soon.